Hi guys, my name is Master Cruz Star Wars Secure, and this is the channel where Jesus Christ rules. Um, we're going to be talking about the manipulation that Satan comes off with, especially when Heavenly Father points out who he wants you to marry. Okay, and God, it doesn't show favoritism, by the way. It doesn't matter whether you drink alcohol or whether you take drugs. If God has strengthened the individual, like myself, to be able to be in a relationship with somebody who takes drugs, I mean, God does that because He knows that you can relate to it. And I want to move from that now because you already know what the story is about that. Um, Now, let me just tell you the story about what Satan does. Okay, and it's very difficult, and I do pray to God about this all the time. Okay, so I've got my husband, and he's got issues with drugs. Okay, God says in His Word that we're supposed to be a sober mind. It doesn't mean just the drugs or alcohol or whatever you're using. It means to be sober minded, meaning reading your Bible, because obviously that's sober minded, isn't it? Okay, a person who's reading his Bible. Okay, and somebody who abstains from substance use. Now, this is the manipulation anyway. My husband, yeah, has doors open, but because the spirit inside is doing it, and not actually the flesh that's doing it, and it's a spiritual warfare, you're always in that battle of in your mind that, well, hold on a minute, this individual's not good for me, and you'd be like that all the way through, really, until when God starts to strengthen you in that area. Okay, because God is, allowing your spouse to attack you so that you can bear fruit from the situation. But obviously, with our minds being weak, sometimes it doesn't quite register that way. But we have to endure. Okay. The story is this. Obviously, Satan's working on the fact that my spouse is is cheating, or it will be, or he fancies somebody, and then I start looking at myself in the shower and start to devalue myself because this is what he likes to do. And obviously, this is what Satan's putting in my mind. It's not what my husband's put in there. But because the demon keeps attacking me, and my husband's got the doors open to him, and I can see my own spouse. It's very difficult to be able to separate it. If you see what I'm trying to tell you, and this is what's going on every day. Okay, this is why it's important for us to all pray for our spouses so that God can give them deliverance from um, the drugs, because the door won't be open then, will it? Now, I'm not saying that we're not going to have problems, but sometimes the underlying problem, lies with the person who's mature, which is myself. Um, I know that it's not my husband who's doing it, but we need to pray to God also that God works on us because it is very difficult. Okay? God bless you guys. Bye.